Hello, hello, Estido and JavaScript. How are you guys? Welcome, welcome. Starting late today. How are y'all doing? Love from India. Thank you, thank you. Love from Canada. Back to you. Okay. Please, bro. Please, what? Okay. Today I'm gonna write unit tests, yo. This is the day. I'm gonna write unit tests, especially around the Boto tree. That's like one of the tests is failing, and I know why it's failing, but gotta figure it out, like what the hell's going on with it. The unit test client, the mocking mechanism around it is not working properly, so I'm gonna have to fix that problem. Yo, Wiper Gaming, how you doing, my man? How's it going? What's up? Not much, just chilling today. You won't believe what happened today. What's going on? What happened? Mr. Sati Pizza. Katie, how you doing, dude? Yeah, I saw that our meme exchange on Discord. Welcome back. Let me open up my stream on Firefox real quick so I can actually see some stuff. It appears that it doesn't like the thing. Was wondering if you were going to stream tonight. Yeah, I was supposed to start like around an hour ago, but I was watching a movie and I just wanted to finish watching it. Which app are you making? I'm just working on my project, the same thing, but I'll be creating Boto 3 unit tests. Actually, I'm just going to implement client for Boto 3 for each individual microservice so I can utilize it. That's what I'll be working on. Yesterday I just finished GitHub Actions, and this works perfectly now. I'm happy about this. This works really nice. He's making an app to wall break iPhones. I wish. Honestly, I'm thinking about learning like Objective-C. Do they use Objective-C for making iOS apps? I think they do, right? It's one of the other C's, like it's Swift and one of the ceilings, but I don't know which one. Project name, it's called FileLib. This thing right here where my mouse is, called FileLib, right here. It's an object-oriented language. Are you microservices in this? Yes, I'm using microservices, yes. I installed the motherboard in the case and secured it, although I had to take out the back fan and the fan on top of the case to insert the motherboard, and after securing the motherboard, I put the fans back. Yeah, you gotta put those little screws where it's kind of like a standard, and then you're like supposed to place them in that place and then screw it tight so it doesn't, wiggle around, like so it's stable. If I were you, I would honestly watch like a tutorial or somebody putting those like parts together, just like so you can anticipate like the next moves, what you're supposed to be doing next. I think that could help. 78. What's that mean? All right, let's lower the tunes just a little bit so you guys can hear me and I can hear my thoughts. Cool. I am glad you agree. All right. So currently the problem is coming from here. Right now, it's not going to happen. because I provided 78 errors, 78 years. I'm not sure. JavaScript typed 78 in the chat, so I'm trying to understand what it means. I'm going to disable this, the volume on this one. And then I'm going to rebuild my thing. Let's do make redo. You are learning Next.js. Ah, that's cool, dude. Next.js is awesome, honestly. I'm enjoying it quite a lot. Oh, I didn't. Yeah. Reason I took out the fans is because it was a little hard for the motherboard to go into the case. It was scratching against the fans and it was not fully going in. So I took it out and then insert the motherboard in the case and put the fans back in. KT is good guy. Sassy Pizza is sassy guy. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would. So as far as I know, your case should be available for you to reach on both sides. One side on the back where your motherboard is facing, the back of your motherboard, there should be like places there where you can connect your like SATA cables and things like that, right? Like how you connect your hard drives and things like this. There's gonna be like entries, like holes. You should be able to like connect your things from there. But first, secure your motherboard properly on the case so you don't have to keep like moving it in and out, because after you put on other components like the graphics cards and things like this, it's going to be like more difficult to place it afterwards because it's going to be like, bulky. Yeah, after that, everything else that you have, including the fans, you should be able to place them there with no problems. Cool. Oh, Nginx is restarting. Why? Why is Nginx restarting? Doesn't make any sense. You won't believe what happened on LinkedIn. What happened on LinkedIn, bro? Okay, I don't understand what the problem is with Nginx. So honestly, it's okay. We don't really need to be dealing about it. Clean. Hold on. I don't want to run this with sudo. Why does it keep asking me about sudo? It should not require sudo. Hold up, where's my make file? And if I run clean. Oh, this one here. Jesus, we don't need sudo, brother. Why are you asking about sudo? Just do it. There you go. If only I can type, right? That would be so cool. All right. So we are set on this one. And it just took a second for some reason. All right, we're good. So I'm just going to do so if I run my PyTest right now, docker exec API bash, let's go into the container here. And if I do PyTest storage, that's the one that's failing. Tests, test views. I don't remember the rest, but let's just run it. There's about like 9 tests here, I think. A couple of them are going to fail. Yeah, 1. At least 2 are going to fail. Yeah, 2 failed. So test create endpoint. This here is problematic. This here is giving me issues. But it's using the same client that's causing the issue. Oh my God, my terminal is like, was gonna give you guys a fucking seizure. It doesn't flash to me like on stream. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Okay, let's do this. Bro, I can't make it go full screen. You know what? Let's move this here. And then I'm gonna go over here and then move this to the 3rd window. And then this one here is gonna be, so I can easily just go 1. Ew, doesn't work that way. Okay, whatever. So we're just gonna say fish kcd repos file lib clear, and then I'm gonna say we have activate file lib. I have my file lib environment variable now, and we're gonna say docker exec API bash key. And is there history here? No, fuck. PyTest storage tests test views. 1 sec, big message. Oh, yeah, be careful. My bot doesn't like long messages. Okay, so when we run this thing, this is just supposed to fail. I'll create a new one here and then go over here. Sassy Pizza, can't wait. You're creating tension. That one is flashing too. What the fuck am I supposed to do? All right. So basically what is supposed to happen is this thing called stubber in AWS, right? This is for writing a unit test or using clients within unit tests, and that's how you mock, right? It's like an easy way to patch it. So I am patching it using this. So when I'm doing that, this here is supposed to run and then replace the client or mock the client that is supposed to be returned on this. So when I'm running this here, right, like the happy path that I'm testing here, it should give me 201, but it keeps giving me 500 because it's expecting credentials, even though we are mocking it. So it should not be doing that. I'm going to manually write this in the terminal and then see how I can test it out, see if that works. So I'm going to go ahead and start here. Let's go. Clear this out. Yeah. Okay, that's enough. So we're going to say, we're just going to go into the container here, docker bash. Let's just go in there. I'm going to say PyTest and then storage tests, test views, and then filter it by this particular one. So we're going to be doing this. And I'm going to create a secondary tab. And this time here, I'm going to go docker exec API. I'm just going to go manage inside the manage.py. And then shell. So I can execute that inside the shell and see, like, you know, do live testing there, see how it works. So we're going to import from, okay, actually we're going to say import botocore and then botocore.session. Cool. And okay. Storage configuration. Oh, this is not the one. Where am I doing the get? Okay, this one right here. So basically, this is going to be like my client, right? And then the client name here is going to be S3 because that's the one that we're going to be working again. I'm going to do S3 client. I'm going to try to be like precise here with the names. Okay, so I have my S3 client, and I'm going to see at what point will this replicate. Actually, oh yeah, S3 client and then stubber S3. Okay, cool. What is the path for stubber? It's protocore.stub. Okay, we're gonna say, oh shit, I keep going to here. From protocore dot stub import any and stubber. I think we're good on this one. Sweet. This is like bugging out. Fuck. And so after this, I think I can say, I'm gonna say stub equals stubber, and then you pass S3 client into this. So if I look at the stub, and if I do stub.client, this is the thing, right? So if we're gonna do a head bucket, I'm just gonna like plug it in here. So let's define this parameter as well, because I don't wanna type the entire thing. So I think we should be good. This is head bucket, and then we gotta register that, right? Cool. So if I do with stub, and if I do S3 client dot head bucket, right? I think bucket equals, I'm just gonna say test bucket. Not sure if this is gonna work, but it should give me this particular response. Oh shit, I didn't print it. I'm gonna say respond, I'm gonna say res equals that, okay, and then print res. Oh, you can only call it once. So this person connected to me and started talking to me and said they help out students with different projects and dissertation. I spoke to their team and they said that they will be doing my whole dissertation from scratch plus my project based on the requirement, and guess how much they are taking for it. How much they are taking for it. I'm trying to understand that particular. Can you clear that part out? Like how much they are taking for it? They are taking what exactly? And then how much is their fee? Oh, how much is their fee? So you're talking about the price that they are offering it as a service. Okay. £1,200? Okay, this is the thing I don't understand. Why would you be hiring them to do your dissertation? Then, like, how are you supposed to learn anything? Because if you're not doing it, you're not going to gain the experience yourself. I'm trying to understand what the purpose of this thing is. I am relatively certain whatever they are doing there, they're outsourcing it, bro. I personally wouldn't do it, because if they are doing it, like, what am I doing? Because I'm not learning anything if they are doing all the work. Yeah, it sounds like a telemarketer move, to be honest. Like they're just coming up to you, trying to get, trying to get you as a client for their services. I'm not sure. But regardless, even if I had the money and if I'm learning something, I'm trying to learn something, I wouldn't be doing it I wouldn't be giving it to them. Tarek, marhaba. Welcome, welcome. I mean, like, if I'm an engineer, I wouldn't take it for 1,200. It's like too cheap for my fee personally, and I know like in the marketplace, it's too cheap for that kind of work. However, what they are doing is probably they're outsourcing that work, paying some guy in India or Pakistan or Philippines or like somewhere like around there, you know, $200-300 or something, or pounds, and then they're keeping the rest. Kanada şirket kurmanın maliyeti nedir? I'm not sure. Good question. Oh, I'm gonna say, how much does it cost to create a business in Canada? About 10,000. There you go. 200 pounds in India is so much. I bet. I mean, like what happens is, you know, the conversion rate, it kind of sweeps it up. Same thing in Turkey. Like when you buy something with anything, when you convert the dollar to lira, you have so much buying power. You have 200K, then it should be, dude, it should be easy for you. You can migrate with the money over here. Yeah, I'm guessing like with all the paperwork and shit like this, you will have to pay like upwards of 5K easily. Anything technology that has global potential, they like that here. So I would be looking into something like that. 1 year is $100 something in India. That's crazy, bro. They are charging 600 pounds for dissertation and 350 for design of the project and 250 for the build. That's a ripoff. Look, I can guarantee you that they're outsourcing it. They're 100% outsourcing it. No way they're gonna like pay that money for someone in source. If they're outsourcing it, and if you really need help, you can outsource it yourself. There's a thing called Fiverr. There's a thing called Upwork. You can reach out to like so many potential people that can help you with your thing. If you want, I'm looking for investors for this project. If you are interested, you can. If you're genuine about it, we can talk. That's like, that's why we should come out. Yeah, usually when they reach out like that, if I'm not looking to do business with them, I'll just say something like that. Yeah, thank you for your interest, but I already have help. What are they gonna do? Like, oh, fire them and hire us? Nah. Lie your way into happiness. Konuşalım. Eyvallah abiciğim. Like, it sounds funny, but that's real. That's real. I've seen so many engineers with no motherfucking experience and no skills, like legit fucking dum-dums, getting like 6-figure jobs because they lied on their resume. They lied on their resume. It's insane. Like somebody that's taking sales job, like sales via commission, right? And then what happened in the end, right? After the commission, what happened in the end? Like they started making 6 figures, and they learned some shit on the job. I'm in the skill war messenger. I'm not sure. Like I don't know what your qualities are and whatnot. I don't think we really had like a deep dive conversation about that. Dude, I've seen so many people lie their ass out on their resumes. It's insane. Right now, I could lie on my resume if I want to, but I don't need to because like my experience that I have, you know, it really stands out on its own already. Like I don't need to lie about it. And like one of my biggest selling points during the interviews is how I present, like how I present my answers. My answers shows my experience, and my answer shows that I know what I'm talking about, right? But that's not always the case. Before you can sit at the table to talk someone, right? To talk to someone, your resume has to sell you. So fucking lie your way to happiness, bro. Do that. Ayda 8K bizi idare eder mi? 8K? Elaborate, like in Canada? Yeah, but what are your expenses? Like, what are you including in the expenses? Because your living expenses in Canada on a monthly basis, if you are renting an entire house for yourself, like I am, you're gonna be spending like $3,000 Canadian dollar, and that's about like 2,300 USD. So that's like so much more than you need. I've seen so many people saying they have 15 years of experience and they have worked on 100 plus projects and they're asking for X amount of money for freelance. Dude, motherfuckers are like creating a WordPress website and they're calling them experience. They're putting it to their project count. Yeah, they did that, but like, to me, like it's equivalent of like doing npm install. You know, it doesn't have a significance. If I am to interview somebody, right, the first thing I would look at in their resume, you know, I wouldn't care like if they know how to use npm, if they know how to put up a website in WordPress or any other framework for that matter. I would try to see the things that would give me hints that they actually know implementation. They have like real world experience creating things that interact with the client. Because that's what matters at the end of the day. You put up the website, yeah, but it's not done there, is it? You got to implement other things. You got to create interaction with the user, and that requires knowledge of developing features. I want to see that. You can't put like you have 30 years experience in WordPress on your resume. That doesn't mean jack shit to me. You might have done like 5-page, you know, static page WordPress websites for all I care. It wouldn't be applicable to what I'm looking for, right? Like it doesn't mean anything. That's like why I really don't like those questions. Like in the interviews, people ask, they just Google some fucking Python questions or PHP questions, whatever the language is. And then they're going to be like, oh, how do you get the last item in the list? Dude, this fucking doesn't matter. You are not hiring this person to get the last item in the list for the entirety of his, you know, business with you. Ask questions to see how his brain works. If they know if they know about system design, if they know how a database engine works, if they know about API design, you know, like things like that, things that actually take place in your application. Ask questions relevant to that. See if they know what they are talking about. They come up with those dumb questions all the time. It's like, oh, we're going to go to HackerRank right now, and I want you to look at this matrix and find the closest line from, you know, point A to point B. Like, fuck that, bro. Makes no sense. I think by doing that, they are weeding out potentially really good candidates, bro. In my opinion, the best way is give them a take-home project and then look at the code that they wrote and then ask them questions about their approaches. how they did certain things, and then why they did the things they did, right? Like, ask them that. How to work SCTP, what's UA? I don't know. If it is a relevant question in the field, yeah, I would, but you know. Anyways, I'm babbling. What was I doing? Shit. What was I doing, motherfuckers? You got my monologue, sly dogs. Okay, let's do this one more time. Let's refresh. Okay. Okay, now it works. Hmm. Okay, I think I know what my problem is. You can call each of this method that you assign only once, apparently. So if I run it again, what's going to happen? Is it going to... Yeah, it doesn't want me to do it twice. That's interesting. Okay. If I start over though, right? Like if I do this again. That's annoying though. Why can't I run it fucking twice or 3 times or whatever? Doesn't make any sense. Background services, I love them. I don't have any background services that I've created right now. Are you talking about GitHub Actions? I'm not sure which one you're talking about. I got the GitHub Actions working. It's all done. But if you're talking about background service as in like Celery, that's going to be probably next week. I'll be implementing Redis. I could do RabbitMQ too, but I'm not sure. We'll see. Probably going to be Redis. And then, yeah, Celery Redis. I'll probably do it like next week, maybe the week after. Because the plan right now is for me to make sure these API endpoints here, auth, and especially upload, I need to make sure like there's 100% test coverage here, because this is the core section of the service. So I need to make sure that every single detail here, as much as I can catch, it needs to be covered with unit tests. And after I do that, I will implement conversion. And then after I do the conversion, I will be, that conversion is gonna run inside Celery. Bir dakika, ekler misin? I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about using it, the Swagger documentation generating thing. I don't like the way it's implemented, so I'm thinking something. We'll see. But I will have to provide. I will have to provide documentation either way. Yeah, I was looking at the documentation on Redux. It's not bad, but it's not really what I want. Django size API? Yeah, Django is only API. So look, this is the structure of the project. Like it's pretty straightforward. So, oh shit, this is supposed to be gone. God damn it. Let's delete this. Where is delete? Delete. And then lib. This is from when I created the virtual environment here. Hold on, let me make sure that this is not the case. Oh yeah, this is not the case. Delete. Thank you. So this is the monolith, right? And then my application here, this is the Django app, and this is the API, and this is the Next.js. And Next.js is a backend, but I'm using its backend as a wrapper around my API. So basically, it just communicates with the server for me. So the things that you are seeing here on the browser, this is Next.js, and it's TypeScript, and then everything else just comes from the WebSocket Warmer. Not at the moment, no. It's not needed. I mean, I don't have a service that WebSocket is applicable for. Okay, so I need to find a way. I think I'm going to have to create or modify my client mocking mechanism to This feels like problematic to me, but I think I'm gonna do this. Let's try this out. I'm kind of curious. S3 my test create storage endpoint. I'm gonna say dev test create storage endpoint success, right? It's gonna have S3 mock client. Okay. S3 mock client. We're gonna say none. And then here we're gonna say mock.patch. Azıcık CSS yapaydın iyiydi. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. It'll change. It'll change. I'm using Chakra UI, so I won't really have to do much of a CSS, but I gotta do a little organizing there. That's for sure. So that is storage.utils.aws s3 manager.get client, and then return. What is this thing called? Return value. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck are you talking about? Return value equals success had. I'll just say stubborn client. Dependency injection. Nah, this is just us mocking this particular thing here for our unit test. But this needs to return something very specific. I'm going to say gen client. Dot client. That's what's going to happen. And then I'm going to pass this here as 3. I'm going to say method head bucket, and then response. No, this is gonna be method. Okay, and then that's the response. So this motherfucker is gonna give me that every single time. So let's go see if we can just manage that. We can. So I'm just gonna say dev gen, right? And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna basically say here client name. All right, we're gonna do pass. And now this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna just do this. Copy, copy, copy. This is a terrible way of doing things, but it will work. Trust me on this. We're gonna get this working. So we're gonna do class name, client name. It's gonna go over here, and then method is gonna go over. Oh, it's gonna go over here, and then response go over here, and then let's just say quarks, right? And then it's gonna go over here. Makes sense, right? Right. Oh no, this is quarks. Actually, we're gonna say params. Params equals none. So it's not always, probably won't be always provided. Kaçar? Saat 11 oldu. Okay abicim. İyi geceler sana. Allah rahatlık versin. Görüşürüz sonra. Thanks for stopping by. So I think this here should work. I'm hoping. Stop and stop the client. Yeah, because I need both of those motherfuckers, so yeah. Head bucket response. Oh, it pushed this one over here. Jesus. Okay. So I'm gonna do a test on this and then see if it works. Okay. Import botocore.session. Okay. So I think this here should be just fine. I kind of want to test it out. Let's see. I'm gonna have to do this. Okay. From core, no. Storage dot test dot test views dot test views import gen client. What the fuck is the problem here? Oh, yeah. And we're gonna do this. Yeah, I'm sorry. Now it works. Okay, cool. So we're gonna say stub and client. Gen client, right? And then actually we can, before we can do this, I need to do damn. Okay, this one right here. Cool. So okay, so we're gonna say stub and client equals gen client, and then we're gonna say S3, and then we're gonna say head bucket. And then the thing is head bucket success response. And we're going to pass this thing here called bucket. And then we're going to say any. This is going to fail right now because we don't have any imported. So I'm going to say from botocore.stop any stopper. There we go. So we're going to just do this one more time. Sweet. Okay. So if I run the same code right now, this should work. Yeah, this here. Ah, shit. Wrong place. There you go. So we're good. I can basically do this dynamically now. Right? Right. I am glad you agree. Okay. So I'm going to do this here. Hold on. Wee. Copy. Okay. Shit. I don't know how this is really going to work. I might have to like take it outside the class to pass it down. Okay. I'm going to say head bucket. Okay. And then response is going to be head bucket response. Okay. And then this is going to fail because this is going to provide an additional thing here. I'm just going to say quirks. And I want to print it. I'm going to say self.assert equal 1 equals 2 intentional. They're going to fail this thing. I'm going to say print. I'm going to say quirks. Another P format. And then I'm going to just do quirks. I want to see what exactly it's going to be giving me. And then also I'm going to say S3 mock client. This is coming from the upper because we have a class decorator passing this down. And I want to see that it's being passed down as well. If this is like, which one is taking precedence? I'm just trying to see that. So let's see. And we're going to take this. And then over here, I can just run this test now. If it fails, it fails. Fuck it. Takes from 1 to 2 positional arguments, but 3 were given. That's an interesting thing. I'm going to do args. Maybe because this is returning a list. I must just say args. Okay, let's run it again. All right, so it's failing at the correct place now. Oh, so it's getting, the client is getting passed as a thing. That is interesting. You know what I'm saying? How am I going to get the stubber though. That's kind of a thing there. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to shit. But if I run it, I wonder if it is just gonna like work. Just curious, out of curiosity, I wanna try this. Ah, this is gonna be interesting. I'm getting nervous with this motherfucker. $401. Authentication credentials were not provided. Oh shit, I'm supposed to be logged in. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's try this again. Yay. All right, it failed, but okay, let's see what exactly failed. Something went wrong. Unable to locate credentials. Okay, so it didn't like that. Okay, if I said something like this, I'm gonna do success top and success gen client, right? I'm gonna move it down here because it looks like it is causing issues here. So I'm gonna just take this over here, and then the return value is going to be success client. So that's fine, and we're gonna just do this. I think this should be good. Now I should be able to reference either. And with success stub, right? And then this will give me success client. It won't matter now. So when I do this thing, this should work. Add response. It works, right? Gen client, get session, add response, activate, return. So this should do just fine. So why isn't it working then? Let's try this again. Okay. $500. Are you fucking kidding me? Still is telling me unable to locate credentials. What for? Okay. I'm gonna go over here in my exception handler. I need to update this. Instead of saying this error, Okay, let's see what's gonna happen here. I mean, it should come out as the value now, but regardless, let's see. Oh yeah, because I'm not doing this in. There we go. Let's go. Okay, now my response should be with unable to locate credentials. Yes, it's making an actual request, which is annoying as fuck. It should not be doing that. Am I supposed to like activate it inside the context manager? No, right? I don't think I'm supposed to be doing it there. I know I added a link here somewhere to reference it. Shit, I didn't put a link to reference it. I thought I did. God damn it. Okay, let's see. Bottle tree stopper. Okay, stubber, get session create client. That's exactly what we're doing. Stubber. Okay. Response, expected params. Okay, we are passing the params, which is good. Stubber activate. After you do the activate, and if you do S3, list objects, S3, oh, so this is the client that you use, not the thing. Not the client of the stubber, the client itself directly. Okay, let's check this out. So if I am to do just S3 client here instead, right? When I come down, get client is gonna give me, yeah, not that. And then, okay, let's do this. Okay. And then the one thing that I'm doing here, we will be, this is gonna be none, so it won't matter. Okay, I'm gonna need to read this through. And then success stop, we are getting it from outside. And then this get client here shouldn't have to do with anything. We're just making sure the client is that client. Okay, so let's see. All right, so it's failing, which is okay. Unable to locate credentials. Same fucking error. This is nuts. Hey, how we doing, my dude? It's going good. It's going good. Been a while, man. How are the streams going on Trovo? this doesn't make any sense. Like I'm genuinely following the documentation here. I'm doing add response, I'm doing activate, and then when you do list objects to the client, doesn't make any sense that it's like giving me this difficulty, Phone freezing, drive, be home in 10. All right, man, no worries. Drive safe. Yeah, but doesn't make any sense. I need to like patch it so the thing like returns the response that it needs. This is nuts. Is this the correct one I'm doing? Hold on, let's see. Storage.utils AWS manager, AWS S3 manager.get client. This is not complaining, so I'm guessing this is how this is like it's actually working. Drake needs a one dance. God damn it. Hmm. So there's no shadowing here. So I'm doing success setup and success client. It returns the client and it returns the stub. So this should actually work. We are generating the client as they are saying, and then we are patching that to success client. This is the thing that it's returning. And then I'm sending it. Head bucket. That's the exact thing I'm doing, right? after when I hit that URL data payload. Ooh. Let's go over here. Our create, when we are doing the serializer, source configuration, create serializer. When we are doing the validate, I'm doing a test connection. Yeah, only one hit. And then in the test connection, client test connection, and we are calling this one get client. This is the one that we are replacing. And then the test connection is making get client. This is the one like that's patched. And then it simply does head bucket. That is it. We are not doing anything wrong here. Head bucket. Okay, there's like no typos or anything like that. Yeah. Okay, I'm a little thrown off by this, but you know. Hmm. Okay, something different this time. Response for operation had an unexpected API call. A call was made, but no additional calls expected. Hmm. Okay. That is a different but helpful error, which I like. Let's go over. Okay, what if I do not call activate? And I do these things here myself, right? I'm just gonna check this out here, just to check it out with success stub, right? So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say success stub. I'm gonna say success stub activate, and then make the call. Let's try it. Let's try it. Come on. Biggie is playing in the background. All right, it failed. S3 object has no attribute activate. We are doing stop, motherfucker. I so much hate this fucker, bro. There is no reason this shouldn't work now. I'm doing it exactly like to the fucking letter with this fucker. Param validator has no attribute validate. What? This is really odd. Like, I got this thing working before, now it doesn't want to work. What the fuck? Okay. Voto 3 stubber unit test. Django view test. Okay, let's see. Stubber that activate in order for the stubber to be used. Yeah, that's kind of what I was doing, but it didn't like it. Client, master client. Yeah, that's. Gen client, S3 client. Ooh, success stop, success client. Arms are passed. It's all good. So we're set. Actually, hold on. Let's fucking get rid of all this duplicate shit. Because it's generating noise for no reason. Okay, so we should be fine, right? Right. And then here, success stop, success client, gen. This is like an entirely new thing, and we have our things. So success client is going to be right here. Success client, sweet. Okay. So this value is going to have this as a value. We are good. And then client login, which is good. And then we're just going to say success stub as just going to say stubber here. Right? Yeah, we don't need these two. Oh, we are not using this anymore, so we don't need that. With success stub, it's supposed to just work. We don't need any of these. Let's see if this is going to work in any way. I tried this exactly in the beginning, but it failed. So I'm going to give it another shot. It's stressing me out because, like, even though we are following that shit, it still keeps failing. Oh, I went too far. Okay. Unable to locate credentials. Why are you trying to get credentials? Is it getting called twice somewhere and then like it's causing problems to me? Head bucket container name. Okay, I'm gonna do this here. Print edge head bucket self dot container name. I want to see how many times like this will show up. And then the container name here that I'm gonna be passing success client. We are not passing the fucking parameters. So in here we are saying what bucket equals string. So we should be fine here. Params, we're gonna see. Test bucket. Let's see. Brother. Test bucket, test container. It's happening twice. What in the fuck? Test bucket, test container. Okay, so makes sense. Unable to locate fucking credentials. Test container. It looks like the patching is not fucking patching it, bro. magic mug S3 mug client. So we are okay. Let's verify this fucker. Utils, we're gonna come down here and then we're gonna be client here on the print client. It's gonna be client t.id. Tell me what the fuck ID is this? I feel like it's not patching, so let's see. Okay. S3 object has no attribute ID. Oh shit, yeah, this is yep. My brain, it's working. Yeah, the IDs do not match. The mock doesn't work. This is an S3 object. Bototory client S3. This is a magic mock. Motherfucker. So why isn't it patching? That's why the problem is happening. Am I passing the wrong item? Success client, and we are returning this success client. It's coming from here, create client name, and we are doing S3 head bucket method response params, and that's it. So coming down here, this is our payload, which is good. And we are patching the thing, storage utils AWS S3 manager. So in our create, we are not hitting this directly, so we are fine. We are doing a post request, and our post request is running create serializer right here. And then this one here is when we are doing validate, which is happening right here. It's running the client. In the client, we are doing test connection. So this client that we are using is the one right here. And then we are generating the client depending on what we have, passing all the data to it. So the AWS S3 manager, this motherfucker is getting patched. So get client, why isn't it fucking... Okay, I don't understand. Hold on. Python mock.patch not patching. A message. Let me check this, guys. 1 sec. I'm about to try this. Yeah, test. Mark import patch magic mark from spike T1 import spike, and then you say spike T1 to return value. Hmm. Okie dokie. Hmm. Let's do Python. Yeah. Python mark patch class method instance method. It should work just the same. Like I've done this a fucking million times. Hold on, what? Guys, I gotta use the restroom and I'll be back. I'm gonna check on my boy as well, see what he's doing. Yeah. Oh. I am back, bro-skis. Let's try the object thing and then see if that works. Yeah, let's try that one. Okay, object. I was confused on what you apply the patch decorator. Fix my. Okay, object bar. What? Python path. Yeah, mock object. Mock object. Show me the object. Welcome back, JavaScript. Does this require like an object itself that's imported, or is it if I can provide a path? Nick, welcome. Target should be a string in the form, package, module, class name. Target is imported and the specified object replaced with the new object. So the target must be importable from the environment you are calling patch from. Target is imported when the decorated function is executed, not at decoration time. How we doing, Nick? I'm not muted, right? Okay, I'm not muted. Cool. I want to see specifically this. Yeah, I know, but like, what? Is it patch.object? Oh, it's patch.object. Okay, patch.object. God damn it. I'm doing dumb shit. Target. So the target attribute, new spec, create, other than new color, patch the named member on an object. The mock object can be used as a decorator, class decorator, context manager, arguments, new spec, and the color. Okay. It uses a class decorator object. Honors patch.test preface for choosing which methods to wrap. You can either call patch object with 3 arguments or 2 arguments. 3 arguments from takes the object to be patched, attribute name, and the object to replace it with. When calling with 2 arguments from, you omit the replacement object. and a mock is created for you and passed in as an extra argument to the decorated function. Oh, so okay. So let's try it. I'm not sure. Okay, mock dot object, right? And then I'm gonna take this here, and then we're gonna do this. Does it take a return value, or is it just target attribute new? Okay, so we're just gonna say new callable. Is that what it says? What the fuck? Target attribute new. What? Well, other from some existential dread. Why, man? I'm not sure if this is gonna work because it says target, but I'm hoping this actually like gets in there. So let's see if this will do. Send it. If it fails, it fails. What to do? It must be the actual object to be patched, not str. Okie dokie. So we're gonna see. From storage.utils import AWS manager, and we're just gonna pass it. I'm not sure if this is gonna work or not, but fuck it. I hate this. I hate that my fucking patching is not patching. S3 object is not callable. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? S3 object is not callable. I'm so confused. Trying to fucking remove the fucking history, but it won't let me. I keep scrolling up, getting confused. Okay, it says the same thing. S3 object is not callable. S3 object, S3 object. Oh, it needs to be a callable. Okay, so that kind of makes sense. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, we're not doing new callable, we're just doing new. Think. Shit, hold on. Clear and eat it. Okay, it failed again. And it says S3 object is not callable. Am I misunderstanding this thing? Object. Can I do lambda? I'm not sure if I can do lambda. Can I do... basically just this. Doesn't take any arguments, I think. And now it's a callable. But I wonder if it is gonna like the callable being lambda. 0 position arguments, but 1 was given. Okay, it takes a self. So we're just gonna say x. Bro, this is draining my fucking life out of my body. Looks like it didn't work either. Unable to locate credentials. Oh, thank you very much, you motherfucker. Client 140568. Why is it expecting credentials? We are not fucking passing credentials. Our thing should not even execute because client, let's say here, print, right? Let's say client ID, let's say before, and then I'm gonna do ID success client. Doesn't look like it's really patching it. So if I'm looking at this thing here, when I'm looking at the get client over here, it shouldn't even execute. Yeah, this shouldn't even execute. There's so much I want to do, you know? It's so little time. Yeah, I feel that, man. You should prioritize which one you gotta do first or wanna do most. What is it that you wanna do? I'd like to learn Java. I'd like to learn Python. I'd like to learn C and C#. I'd like to learn game modding. I'd love to make my own game. I'd love to write my own books. So many ones and only one lifetime to do them all in. That's a real conundrum right there, bro. Real conflict. But I think you might be able to achieve all of them. Like every single one you listed there, you probably can do them. In this one, I'm gonna do init client ID. So this print, this doesn't even run, so I think we should be okay. Do it one at a time, but usually in these cases, I think like you gotta prioritize, and which one is a prerequisite to achieving something else. Okay, there is definitely something going on here. What the fuck is the fuck? This actually matches. So the mock here for this one worked. Client S3 object. Okay. Uh-huh. What the fuck? Then why doesn't it work then? It's the same fucking client. Unable to locate credentials. Okay. I want to see if this is even like, I just want it to fail. It should like, that error should never appear if my patching is working properly. I'm wasting my fucking time with dealing with a single fucking thing here, bro. And learning a language is one thing, but mastering a language is nothing sort of a lifetime dedication itself. That's true, but think of it that way. So, like, for example, using C#, I'm pretty sure you can make a game. No, it says both writing a book and making a game can be the magnum opus of a lifetime of work. So I was saying you can utilize one thing that you do in another thing that you want to do, like learning C#, for example. What's new? Brothers. Look, for example, right? Unreal Engine. I don't know what engine, what language. It uses C++, so you are shit out of luck. Okay, what about Unity? What language? There you go. You can make a game in Unity using C#, and that way you'll be able to learn C, master it, and after you master it, you can develop a game using that language that you already know, and you can write a book about it, which leaves you learning Java and Python. And I wouldn't worry about Python, honestly. It's one of the easiest languages out there that you can learn. See, like you can just streamline it into one thing, and it achieves several of your goals. No, that's what I'm saying. Like instead of spending 8 hours to Java, like you need to prioritize. Maybe after you create your game and write your book, then you can learn Java. I'm pretty sure you can find work with C#. C# is one of the highest paying fields right now, like highest paying languages right now. We're gonna do this. C# salary, Los Angeles. Send it. Top earners, 160. I'm 100% certain you make more than this. Because I make more than this just using fucking Python. 8 hours for whatever language you dedicate your career to. Nah, bro, you don't do 8 hours for a single language every day. That's just nah. It doesn't matter, bro. Like when it is ratioed to your marketplace, the salary of your marketplace, it will still stand out because C# is not a low-paying language. You'll definitely like if you're gonna make money with Java, you'll make equal or more with C#. I'm just showing this like as a reference. All right, C# salary, Sweden. Let's go. Let's go Sweden. 26,136 KR. I don't know what that is called. The average salary in Sweden is 675,000 on an equivalent hourly rate of 325 KR. Stockholm, Sweden. Let's see if this is going to give us any information. How much money is this? SEK to, okay, SEK to USD. How much was this? 724. Okay, let's do 725. 725. Yeah, $65,000. But if you do compare it to Sweden Python salary. Let's see. It's the same website. See, like you make more money with the thing with C#. And if you do Sweden Java salary, what is that fucking website that we just saw? Erie or something. Oh, there you go. Java developer salary in thing. 655. Like you still, yeah. C# is your best. Poverty wages compared to the US. That's, dude. You like no other country is gonna match US. Like no, anytime soon. The closest one is Canada. That's like, half, like over half, or about 0.6, 0.7, comparison conversion. But yeah, all over Europe, it's just nuts. I got a job offer from Germany for like 70K, and I had to decline it. 70K euros. I'm like, yeah, that's not. I can't. It just bugs me so much that I can make like 3 times, 4 times over here. Programmers are just Europeers. God damn it. Half the salary, twice the taxes. What can we do? But you are like double the happiness, no? Or 3 times the happiness and 10 times the rights. Sweden, like, as far as I remember, it always ranks on the top 10 for the happiest people, or highest quality of life index, right? Like I remember something like that. But US, for example, like it's lagging in that department. Suppose the poor people make half of what the rich people do, instead of the US, where poor people make 1/50 of what rich people make. Every Swede is happier, but the richest Swede is not. Richest Swede is gonna get the fuck out of there. Honestly, dude, I think I would rather have a business here or in the US, a global business, and then live somewhere in Europe. Okay, since the thing kind of works, let's try this. Instead of doing this, we are doing that. I'm gonna just do stop.client, right? I don't know if that's gonna work, but let's give it a try. Who knows? You're on the rich Swedish side. I didn't know you were rich. Certainly no retire at 45 lifestyle of American programmers, but my retirement will be far more comfortable and secure. I can see that. I can see that. My wages are hitting the top edge of Swedish salaries, rich Swedes. That like indicates to me that the amount that you would be making there, the amount that you are making indicates to me that like your technology market is very underperforming, because it looks like there's not that much of a demand for engineers. I'm guessing because there's not that many businesses needing engineers. Top tech markets in the world. I could debate that. Quite often rate as one of the top 5 best places to start a startup in the world. Yeah, but the thing is like that. Okay, the amount that you are getting paid, or the amount that the engineers are getting paid in general in Sweden, that's not going to appeal anybody to go there and live and work as an engineer, right? When they can make 3-4 times the amount in US or Canada, and they can go there legally without problems. So why would an engineer prefer Sweden? And yeah, your talent is homegrown, but also the talent that's homegrown, they probably want to leave too, because right, they can just go out, work 5-10 years in the US or Canada, make all the money they can, and then go back. They would be like so much better place compared to spending the 10-year time frame in Sweden. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the market is not like it's underperforming. Whatever the thing is, it's underperforming. So whenever they get out, they make it like stable enough, they're gonna be like, yeah, we're out of here. Yeah, but that's gonna affect diversity, and that's gonna affect in like potential businesses making decisions to go invest in Sweden in technology. If you're limited to that. Like, I'm not trying to diss it. I'm just like, when yeah, for individuals, but you gotta entice companies too, because if there's no company investing there, they are not going to try to hire engineers there. Ugh, I hate this shit so much. If there's one thing we are popping up in the game company sectors, I did not know that, honestly. I did not know that at all. But again, like, are they pushing the engineer salary cap higher for the engineers when they're operating in Malmo, right? Because if a country has 1,000 engineers and you need like 1,500, right? It's gonna drive the price up. I'm gonna say git stage single file. Probably not. Swedish tax law strong disincentivize salary above 75K per year, since they start taxing it at like 65% after that. So most people choose other benefits like 2 months paid holiday. Yeah, in the US, 2 months paid holiday. Nah. Two months paid holiday. I would laugh all the way around. Yeah, that might be like ideal for startups because, you know, the amount of money that's like getting generated through revenues and whatnot is not going to be that high. So it might be under the tax bracket that charges higher rate. So they might be okay with it until they grow up to a certain point. So if I was a company, or if I was investing into a company or starting a company there, after I hit that point, I'm probably like looking for an out. Because imagine like you are making $1 billion and then the country says, yeah, we want 75% of that. I'm like, no. Even so, like, look, let's say like they gave me 65K per year and then company vehicle, I don't give a fuck about that. But still, let's say like I took it and then 6 weeks paid holiday, right? And a paid trip. You combine all the monetary values of those additional benefits and add it on top of the 65K, right? It still wouldn't be like 1/3 of the salary that you would make over here. So you are still leaving an enormous amount of money on the table. Doesn't matter, bro. I've done that math. In the US, I lived in Los Angeles 11 years. I was right in the center of it, right? I lived in the US for 11 years, in Los Angeles specifically. And I've been to Silicon Valley too. Like several trips there. And I got several offers from there as well, like in San Francisco. I just didn't go. But regardless of the fact, I done the math when I was over there too. If I moved to San Francisco, how much it would affect, right? My yearly living expenses, including everything: phone, rent, food, transportation, insurance, health insurance, right? Total, it wouldn't be like over 60K. Even if I lived extravagantly, somewhat extravagantly, 60K, like rent, all of it, $60,000 USD. Like with me, like tipping 20% everywhere I go, right? So, but the salary is 230, 250K. So I'm still banking 190, okay? After taxes, I'm still putting aside like around 120, 130K a year. Easy. Easy. You can't do that in Sweden, apparently. I'm not blaming you. I'm just like trying to give you a clear comparison over there, right? Like that's why that's a really hot spot. Engineers want to go there. The competition is like crazy. You got a cheat code? What's the cheat code? Cayman Islands. Okay, let's look at this a little bit. Django, we've test Boto 3 stubber. Yeah, I need Django specifically here. And then this here. I can live in Malmo and work in Copenhagen. $766 DKK. What's damn? Okay, hold on. DKK to USD. So I'm gonna do 766. Yeah, it's $107,000. It's slightly higher. Okay, I can see that, but yeah. So how does the tax work? Like if you work in Denmark and then you live in Sweden, but your salary is paid out from Denmark, like who gets the tax? Because I know like Denmark's taxes like starts from like 35 or 40% or something like that. If I recall correctly. Before I moved to Canada, I checked every single country I could potentially go to. So I looked at Denmark, Sweden. But isn't your country going to ask you like when you transfer money or when you're like paying your expenses, like how are you making this money? And I think Danish tax is not low either. Denmark tax brackets. Okay, let's see. Bottom and top state personal income tax rates are maintained at 12% and 15%, and the maximum tax rate ceiling is maintained at 52.53%, includes statements. Individual taxes, personal income. Okay, let's see. I don't know if this is going to work. Blah, blah, blah. This is actually not bad. Oh, but if you make more than 58K, which you will do, like it hits 42%. Holy shit, yeah. Damn, bro. And municipal and share tax. Per month. What are you talking about? Yeah, if I do like 1,000, it's $107,000. Oh, that's per month. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay. Yeah, that's a really high amount. Yeah, 45% is still crazy, bro. Doesn't make any sense, motherfucker. I'm trying to see, like, patching it. I'm really loud biker person just breaking my ears. Am I not doing the fucking activate here? I am doing the activate. Hmm. Hmm. What the fuck am I doing here? Huh. Oh, I'm on a different tab. Okay, let's go here. Okay. Send it. Do you have any plans to, like, migrate to somewhere else as an engineer and then go back later? Maybe Sweden taxes? Probably need to check up with an accountant. I'm not gonna slow down my retirement. Also, you have to be there. You have to live there, or do you have to generate income in Sweden? Is it living or generating income? You need to live in Sweden. Oh, okay. That's understandable. ISK. Okay. Did not know that. I was gonna check the IDs. So the IDs match. Then why the fuck does it think that it is fucking... Just don't pay taxes. Bruh. Instead of paying 30% tax on all investing money you earn in a year, you only pay 0.9 of the account's value in a year. Where instead of paying 30% tax on all investing money you earn in a year, you only pay 0.9% of the account's value in a year. Oh. That's not bad, actually, man. That's not bad. Just sent my invoice to the company. Nice. Get that money, bro. 16 hours this week at 33. What? In Sweden, you pay 12.5, 0.08. Dang. Dang. But 33, Tamer, like your rate should be higher, my dude. I hate this so fucking much right now. Which means the Swedes pay less than 1/3 of the US investing taxes. I think so. When you're investing the money that way, I'm not sure. I think there's a difference there. When you're investing into a business in the US, you don't pay taxes on that account, on that amount. Plus, you write it off as an expense because you are investing. That's one of the biggest reasons people like to invest their money in there. Because when you're investing your money into a business, that entire amount is a tax write-off. Yeah. They want their lobbying kickbacks. It's a beast, but what can you do, man? As an individual, your options are very limited. Oh yeah, that's for sure. I think it's a good idea to let entities write off the amount that they invest into a business or company or something like that, because it generates, flow in the economy, but still only pay 1/4. Damn, man. It's so that people make money just copying the stocks politicians invest in. I hope they fucking ban that shit. Nick is so efficient when he's mad, he's able to correct his own without needing outside help. Dude, pretty much everything that the US like competes in internationally, like it's very diverse. They eat the same hot dogs. Oh man. I don't know what the fuck am I supposed to be doing here, bro. Like I'm patching object mock.patch, and then this motherfucker won't be, it doesn't want to do my thing, so I'm gonna do storage.utils.s3 manager, and then .get client. And then we're gonna say return value equals success client. So the text investing takes advantage plus work-life balance and living in Sweden and not in the US plus not having to buy bulletproof vest is worth a slightly lower pay. Honestly, that's like one of the reasons I got out, because people just kept dying, bro. It was like really hitting me hard. I hate everything about these motherfuckers, bro. Okay, let me see if I can do this here. One sec. Do Python mock inside function. Hmm. Hmm. It's fucking stressing me out. This is really fucking Oh my god, bro. This is like annoying as fuck. Like, how is it that this motherfucker will work, but that doesn't work? Hmm. The context is not transferring. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, let's try this with stop, and I'm gonna do client. Okay. Hmm. I'm gonna say bucket equals any, right? So that's what's gonna do. And then if I say with sub, I'm just gonna like copy paste this and then comment this out for now, just for the thing. Just curious if this would work. This is not gonna work, but I'm gonna try. Oh, wrong one. We're here. Okay. Bro, stressing me the fuck out. Unable to locate credentials. Yeah, why is this happening? Like, okay. 2.7? What the fuck is that? How much rent did you pay in Los Angeles? When I left, I was paying like around 1,200 a month for one-bedroom apartment. 3K, yeah, that's not That's not far off. Right now, like 1-bedroom apartment, easily over $2,000. Depending on the location, but still, like, it's high. No, it is. It's about there, yeah. Dude, rent prices like went up like crazy everywhere. Yes, I'm be back. I'll be back. Oh, welcome. All right, I'm back. Just squat all those abandoned homes, easy, free real estate. Dude, Los Angeles right now, like, it's full of tents everywhere now. Like the sidewalks and everything, it's literally full of tents everywhere. It's crazy. Someone should give them housing. Sucks. LA is such a poor city; they can't afford that. Yeah, dude. Like after doing all the calculations, including with average rent and cost of living, after 60 years of investing, what am I going to do here? Let's see. 128. Cat file app requirements photo 3. Yeah. Grab photo 3 128. So that's what we're using. Okay. Assuming you invested every single penny in scenarios. It's my friend's birthday today, and I know I'm gonna eat well. He's Egyptian, and his dad used to own a restaurant. Oh yeah, you're in for a treat if his dad is there. Photo 3 release. The US person ends up with a total of $633 million. What the fuck? And the Swede ends up with a total of $592 million. With the way that people live in Sweden, I would fucking go with that, to be honest. 128.63. I think I already updated to that. 63. Your national dish is Turkish. Ah, man. %7. Honestly, I would take Sweden over that, because like your headspace and your like comfort of living would be so much higher in Sweden. But that only matters if you are like a bottom earner. Yeah, this is the thing though. About if you are making in a year more than $1 million in a year, let's say, or more than even like $300,000 in a year, yeah, you are gonna live really good in the US. You will live probably better than you would live in Sweden for that money. Good work-life balance. That could be the key thing, because like in the US, it's a lot of grind. Like you will never, I never seen anybody get a fucking 2 months paid vacation. It's just, it's not there. There's no such thing. Not chugging toxic chemicals 24/7 in the US. Yeah, depending on where you live. Yeah, that's definitely, yeah. Honestly, I would, if I had a Swedish passport, I would fucking go there. What is Swedish meatballs in Turkish? I don't know. But my old boss told me that they call it, like the Swedish meatballs actually originated from Turkey. When I heard it the first time, I was like, damn, I had no idea. You just call them abondigas here? I've never heard that word. Okay, let's do this. Django, mock, butter tree, client, view. I don't know if this is gonna fucking work. Meatball in Spanish. It's not something you can call directly link to a place of origin. I think it's the other stuff you do to it. Just like you can't directly tie bread or meat inside of fried dough directly to a location. Huh? You press some meat into a bowl and then you fry it. I am getting so fucking hungry talking about this goddamn food. I miss the fucking burritos in Long Beach from the restaurant I used to go to. You get them California style too. Dude, the owners were Mexicans, people from Mexico, and then they made fucking killer burritos. I gained like 30 pounds because I just kept eating there. And I would order so much, they would know my number, and whenever I ordered, when I called, they're like, yeah, I'll see you in 5, I'll do a regular unless I want something different. You know? Like, we don't even talk on the phone. I would just call them, and then they're like, all right, it'll be ready when you get here. It's like right across the road. So I would just cross over, grab my fucking burrito, and fuck off. He would answer the phone, something, grill, how can I help you? You know, like his accent, he'll help you. He would do that. I'm like, yeah, give me the burrito. Gonna vibe in Malmo, work in Denmark, and chill out and retire by 55. If I can get this project off the ground, I can retire in 10 years. I can visit you in Denmark or Sweden. We can eat some Swedish meatballs over there. Okay, let's be precise with this. Django Boto tree. And also let's call mock. Is my fucking thing struggling? No, okay. Having 7K disposable income is certainly not bad. Is it 150K per month average or top end for Los Angeles? 150, that's very low. 150, I don't think that's accurate. Dude, I was making over 200 grand when I'm doing Python. The C guys make definitely more than that. Like, I'm certain. C# developer. And then, why am I in fucking Canada? I'm trying to go fucking US. I type fucking Canada, it takes me to fucking, I type United States, it takes me to fucking Canada. Okay. You know what? Let's say Los Angeles, right? Los Angeles, and then we're gonna say C# developer. Pay 175. Fucking great. Yeah, you'll definitely make more than this though. Like, I'm certain, bro. I'm certain. Look, this is not even a senior role. This is not even a senior role. Look, 241. It's going. Look, starting salary is 161. That's kind of crazy. Software engineer, C++, 251. Can you just point to your gray hair and say, yes, I'm a senior and I code? Yeah, that's pretty much what I do anyways in the interviews. I pointed it and I say, I think this gray hair is on the sand, son, right? I fought battles in the terminal. No, that's because I don't think people are really like paying that much attention. It's what people are reporting, and that's not true. Look, this motherfucker 245K. Starting salary 133. I don't think that like nobody, like people wouldn't even choose that salary. I wouldn't choose that salary. Like if I'm gonna talk to them, it would be like 200K plus easily. Like I wouldn't even consider it. If I'm living in Los Angeles right now and somebody wants to hire me, I wouldn't even talk to them like if it is less than 200 grand. I wouldn't. It just, I know I'm leaving so much on the table otherwise. Look, 289. That's insane. And that's like, I would feel like this is like so much more accurate. Yeah. Like easily you can pull like 200, 220, 230 easily. SpaceX is hiring. Holy shit. 220. This is not cap. This is cap. How did you get other countries on Indeed? You scroll all the way to the bottom and you click on countries. It's one of the choices. It's in the footer. I don't know what language it's going to show up on your thing, but you can click on this and then switch. You click on this and then you choose what country that you are looking at. Argentina? Yeah. Even if you make so much money over there, it doesn't mean like it doesn't, the money doesn't mean anything over there. It's like they're paying you 2 times their currency for USD. That's insane. Do they even sell Apple products in Argentina? Oh, but I sure love not seeing a single pay scale, fucking bastards. Yeah, that's intentional. What they're doing is they're putting the high end, but the starting end is like so low. There's like such a big difference in the range. So they're gonna try to like push you for you know the lower end, and you're gonna like try to get the higher end. You're gonna apply because you're gonna try to get the higher end. Welcome back, JavaScript. How you doing, man? I'm not having a good day with this fucking test. I don't know what the fuck is the problem with this motherfucker. I can't even search by pay scales. Yeah, you can do like something and higher. Usually that's what it does. You are doing tests? Nice, man. No, I can't get my test working for some reason. Like, this is really weird. Love you a million times. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Love you back. This is giving me a fucking like stress. I'm gonna have a heartburn because of these fuckers. Ayush, yes, you told me about your name yesterday. I don't think I'm gonna be able to remember it so quick, but you know, still. You check Argentina? Do they have like an Apple store there? Or is it like online only? Most vendors only accept USD and through like WhatsApp. Ah, didn't know that. You are learning? Good job, man. Small Argentinian phone shops. Ah, yeah, I had no idea. I never looked into it. I'm just learning Next.js with API Postman. Yeah, that should help. You want to save like $100? Oh shit, it's not worth it then. it's more expensive. It's more expensive because Turkey has 140% VAT tax. Like when it passes the border, because it's imported, it adds up 140% tax. Like let's say you're gonna be doing MacBook Pro, right? Where is the fuck is Mac? Is it this MacBook Pro, right? For example. So if you are doing MacBook Pro, 73,000 liras. This is the starting price. All right. Let's see. Apple USA. Let's see. MacBook Pro. It's $2,000, right? So if you do USD to lira, and then you put $2,000, it's 55,000, right? 56. Let's say 56. This is more expensive. 56. Shit. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's more expensive. You wouldn't want that. Well, you got the pay scales. Why ice cream people troll? Yeah, pay scale helps. Fuck. People who buy Macs deserve to be miserable for their poor decision making. I'm so sorry. Ah, shit. Honestly, I can live my life without spending money on Apple stuff. MacBooks are great because they keep their value. I think that's true in a sense. Yeah, I could agree with that. For a college student, that's neat. Did you buy it used? That's like getting good value out of it, honestly, for 150. Even if you use like for a year, imagine like paying 150 to use a MacBook for an entire year. Like the only reason I would you found the pay scale? Old iPhone for $800. Yeah, but the new one's like what? 2000? 2000? It's like $2,000? No? How much is the fucking thing? Hold on. iPhone 15. Okay, let's just like look at the starting price here. Oh, this is $800. Okay, this doesn't make any sense. Is this like with a locked with a thing, or is it unlocked? What are the technical things on this one? Okay, let's say like this is the one. What's the RAM? Storage. Okay, why can't I fucking choose? Oh, I gotta choose a fucking color. Okay, whatever. Holy shit, it just jumps up to 1200. Okay, fuck it. Let's just go with this. What is the other specifications? Show me the RAM and processor and okay, A17 Pro chip with 6-core GPU. Motherfucker, what's the RAM? Up to 200 hours, USB-C. Finally, fuckheads. How much memory does it serve? You motherfucker, bro. Why are they hiding shit? It says erotic. What the fuck? Consulting full-time, associate 110, consultant 190. Okay. So you found it. Cool. Who needs a built-in storage? The power of USB-C. Portable SSD. What the fuck? Can't find any other so far. Report back. Guys, I'm getting really hungry and I'm getting really tired. I think I'm going to end it. I didn't do much today. It's just a fucking weird day. I'm going to keep playing around with the Boto 3 and see if I can get it working, but I think I'm done. Like, I can't focus. I'm hungry and I'm a little tired with this Boto 3 shit not working. I'm going to like try to create the whole thing from scratch and see if it works. Yeah, I'm in the stream, yeah. I'm gonna get some food, eat something, and then chillax a little bit, and then come back tomorrow with a better. Out of context, that sounds. I woke up at 6 a.m. today, so like I think I'm not there 100%. And I had a kind of a long meeting today with in an interview. It kind of tore me out. You are page 5 of Indeed, 1 pay scale. Are you looking at the Indeed for Sweden, or you are looking at the Indeed of another country? Fresh air and walking helps refresh your mind. Yeah, I might take my cat, and I have a card. I can put him on the card and just walk around. Denmark, Swedish is the same. Okay, let's check. Indeed, Sweden. I might struggle to use that, but let's see. Okay, so I'm just gonna do like, for example, Python, right? It's gonna return more. You have a baby scroller for your cat. Oh no, it's a utility card. It's one of these utility card. Canadian Tire utility card. This I got this. This is the one I have, but I raised it up here so you can sit and see around. This is exactly the one I have. A wagon, yeah, I don't know why this called it really, but that's the one that I have. Okay, shit. I don't know what the fuck am I looking at here. Okay, can I translate to English? Place, business, job, language. This. Oh shit! This doesn't. What the fuck? competitive salary. Why don't you disclose it? Yeah, exactly. Like my sentiments too. I think I'm guessing it's because that when they're listing the thing, they are not including the price, so it's not showing up here. So if I say, let's say like 100,000, what's the, how do you say Sweden money? Sweden currency. KR? Okay, let me see if I can do that. Because when you're doing the thing, countries here, right? I'm going to go to United States, for example. Just for an example here, I'm going to say Python. You see, like when it says pay and you put that here, it just says $166. Oh, maybe it just needs the Sweden currency symbol. What is that symbol? How the fuck are you supposed to type this? Corona. Maybe I can. I'm supposed to put the KR in the beginning. KR. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it works like this. There you go. I think this is how it works. I don't even know where the fucking 100 is. There's no reference. So if I'm doing this here, see, like it puts a thing here. Guys, I gotta take this call. 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. Only the big time empires get their own money symbol. They have their symbol too. It's just I don't know how the fucking how am I gonna copy that symbol KR? Okay, that's it. But this seems to be working though. Like when I put the thing here, it did work. Or let's just do this. Yeah. Oh look, this has a thing. 80, 40 to 80. Although I put 100,000. It didn't fucking it didn't care. Okay, what are these items here? Okay, let's do English. Place, job, language, distance. It's weird that it's not giving you the option here. Education level. And you can only do relevance or date. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. Nobody is junior. Yeah, when they say junior, they usually like, 2-3 years of experience, motherfucker. Like I'm trying, like, dollar is in Spanish. They say peso in Mexico, but I don't know the other countries. I think they say dólares. I don't know. I remember hearing pesos. Pesos is the currency for Mexico, but I don't know the symbol if it has one. Guys, anyways, I gotta go. Like, my stomach is, I'm having a heartburn right now. I gotta go eat something. It's been an interesting day. Useless dollar bills. Dollar small. Yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow, guys. I think I'm just gonna take this today for myself, and then I might experiment with this Boto 3 thingy a little bit, and then see if I can get it working. But if not, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. By the way. You're going to exit them. Have a good rest. Take it easy, Nick. All right, guys. Thanks for chatting with me. Appreciate you guys talking to me today. So I'll see you guys tomorrow if you guys are online. I should do some dabbling tomorrow. Hopefully I get to finish my unit test tomorrow and then move on to the conversion afterwards. So see y'all. Have a good night. Hasta mañana.